Was Librato. So check it out. I seen something. It's called I Seen a Man, sexually assaulted by 20 inmates in the shower. This video really 58 minutes long. I skimmed and scanned to get to the part that I wanted to get to. I didn't watch none of it, my nigga. I just skimmed and scanned. So don't be saying nothing. I don't watch nothing before I react. It's all non-GMO. My fault, gang. My fault. I ain't mean, it's too early in the morning for that shit. It's never too early. Let's get into this video, though.
And after that, you straight. But if that paperwork come back up, you ain't limping out of here, partner. You either getting life flighted or you dead. So my partner, he looked at me and stuff. He was like, he said, nigga, I spoke on your name, man. I hope you straight, man. I'm like, man, nigga, I'm good. So nigga, all right. But you still ain't get no care package or none of that shit until that paperwork come. So I ain't get no shower shoes. I ain't get no soap, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to go off on the that he gave me coming in the door. Because then nobody want to holler at me until they knew I was a ride or die ass nigga. Other than that, they don't give a who birthed you. You can be my cousin, you can be my grandson. They don't care about none of that shit. If you ain't straight, you ain't walking this yard. And they'll rather kill you themselves than allow somebody else from somewhere else to do it. That's the rules.
So, can you tell us, and let's just go back then let's go state. Do you remember your first fight?
My first fight? Yeah, I remember.
And if you can walk us through that, who it was, why that happened, who was the aggressor?
All right. So, I get to East Ham, right? So it's got this long ass hallway. It's pretty in the bitch in this hall. I'm looking marble floors and shit. I'm like, all right. And I'm walking. I got my mattress on my shit. I see a few guards walking. Then I see a whole line of walking and they butt ass. They going to the shower. I'm like, man. So I get on my dorm, right? So everybody looking at me. So you got a pile of essays over here. You got a pile of essays over here. You got some black dudes over here. You got some over here. Everybody in piles and stuff. Me not knowing what's going on, I'm walking up in there and shit with my shit looking like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit.
Looking like a little lick, huh?
Where I go? So the law came up to me and said, you over here. Went in there, put my mattress down. As soon as the law walked out, two walked in. Where you from? Damn, testosterone in your voice, my you coming at me like that? I'm like, I'm from New Orleans, you hear me? But I'm. You coming at me like that? I'm like, I'm from New Orleans, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm a real deal boo baby in this bitch. Respect, nigga. You from NOLA.
But I've been staying in Dallas. I was raised out here. It's a long story. So niggas talking about, well, your people out there. You know what I'm saying? So they went outside and whistled. It came from up under the stairs. Tall ass, about 6'4", named Tadpole. Him and another walked up in and said, talking about, where you from again? So I run into him and shit. So it's like, oh, all right. So it's like, how you want it? You want it back door or you want it one at a time? I'm lost. What? Do you want a back door or do you want it one at a time? I said, okay, I see this is a trick question. Y'all not gonna tell me. I said, bro, how? And before I knew it, he just went out and hit me in my face.
Nigga bust you right in your big ass noggin. I'd have said one at a time, I want the tall nigga first. Strictly, I want the tall nigga first, bro.
We start fighting. So he started tagging me, bing, 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 bing. So another dude came up in there and stuff. He kicked me. I fall on the ground. He's talking about, get up, get your up. It is so narrow cell, you know what I'm saying, that I was trying to keep my balance, but I couldn't see that. You can't fight. I'm like, hey, I can fight. Y'all back the up and let me stand up. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I asked you, did you want a back door or did you want it one-on-one? You didn't answer, so you're going to get a back door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting my ass off, and these other run up in there and boom. I made it through that. And after that, nigga was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Sit at the table, I'm all bloody, face all, lip all poked up here. My teeth done went through my damn lip. You know what I'm saying? So hiding, talking all that shit and asking who I know and do I know this person and pulling out photo albums. I'm like, these niggas gonna beat my ass, wanna show me some pictures and shit. I'm mad at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What would you say was your worst fight?
My worst fight?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Get to the shower. Fuck you, man.
Yeah. So he come out with his hands on his head. Who else wants some? Who else wants some? And I'm sucking your later. Let me find out what room you in. So my partner, he claimed he ain't no homo, right? He ain't no homosexual, none of that shit. He just make these punks ride and shit and take their money. So he was just like, I'm gonna get this hoe. I'm gonna put this hoe up under my wing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, go do your thing. He go holler at the punk. 2 days later, he's sitting on the floor next to us where we watch TV at. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at him and shit. He said, yeah, you know what it is. He said, hold slow. You know what it is. And his grandma putting that money on my books. So I'm like, all right, we eating, we spreading tonight, huh? Spread on you. So he's like, yeah. So a week go down and shit, this nigga get caught at count time. They in the shower. Yeah, him and him. Yeah. Cool. In the shower. So now the Victoria nigga, the secret is out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you down bad, bro. You told me that you don't get on like that. You just be making them hoes ride. So he like, oh man, they lying. They ain't go down like that and shit. I took that to the shower and made that hoe dush. Cause she just got through another nigga. Ooh, and I told her, bring me that bread. So whatever, man. Fast forward 2 days later, and another chain bus come. This Hispanic dude come. The actual owner of this pump. That's been his lover for the last 9 years down south at another unit. You know what I'm saying? So they basically following each other. You know what I'm saying? So he got ran up so he can come down there and run down on him. So
Odin Valhalla Rising, now available on mobile and PC, exclusively with
showers.
When he get off the bus, he's shooting kites because he on B dorm, we on C.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. I just want to hear about the showers.
And
I wish they had a timestamp, bro. Why the fuck they ain't timestamped this video up, bro? Be 58 minutes long with no timestamps.
That, like, I lost my head with him. Because knowing this got a nigga on every dorm probably, you know what I'm saying? Now I find myself chasing this hoe, trying to figure out where she be at and shit when she come on ship and who she with. And then when I found out she was with it, I was down bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't charged up about her. You know what I'm saying? I up. Hey, players up too.
Whatever became of her.
Whatever became of her.
Y'all just.
I actually, like, no, she got fired because she got caught bringing a carton of cigarettes in to a you know what I'm saying, with an S2 and shit on the, you know. So she got caught up with that. Somebody dropped a note in the. It got too quiet in that bitch. I knew something was finna happen. So all of a sudden and shit, they walk up and then the dude say, he said, hey, you drop your soap? So he looked down, he said, I ain't dropping no soap.
The fuck is he talking about? Nigga, this ain't Boone Doc.
So he took his soap and dropped it right in front of me. He said, you did now, pick it up. So he hesitated. He was like, no, I'm good. I don't. You know, that's your soap. So he punched me in the back. Pick it up. So dude's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So the dude picked the soap up. So they looking at him and she's like, yeah, you ain't been ran up in yet? Today your lucky day. So I scooted up because I was like, nah, I don't want no parts of this shit. So I scooted up, bro. Next thing you know, the white boy's like, he said, I don't get down like that. He said, you gonna get down like that today? So he turned around and tried to swing on Jack Black, not knowing that the other 4 dudes that standing right there is with him. They all want to partake in the Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Pilgrim. So he goes swinging, they go to grab him. Boom, 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 boom. They beating his ass and shit. They had with that white boy. They had to hold his arm, hold both arms and hold both legs and shit for Jack Black to get up in that nigga and for them to take turns that boy. When I seen that, I say, ain't no way no one gonna run up in no cell with you holding and turn around, come out holding this, talking about, I fought to the death. No, you didn't. You wanted that dick.
Oh God, the fuck, nigga. I talk a lot of hot air about a lot of different shit. But when it come down to my manhood, nigga, I'ma die about that. I'ma die about that, man, in real life. I promise you.
Even if you had to bite that nigga off and
real,
you know
like,
what I mean?
Man, fuck all that. That boy would have got did the worst way. Kick, scratch, bite, elbow, knee, nigga, rip his ear off. Who cares?
It'll be the first and last time a dick be in your mouth.
Real deal.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, shout out Jack Black. Yeah, damn. Did you ever have to go to solitary?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
What was it like? What was the worst solitary situation that you had to deal with? As far as where was it at? Which unit were you in? And how long were you there? And like, what'd you have to go through? What'd you have to go through?
I had 2 people in my family that died at one time, at the same time. It was too much for me. I got a letter that, we're just gonna say it's a Wednesday. I don't remember what day it was. Let's say on Wednesday, I got this letter saying such and such died. Up. You know what I'm saying? And then the following morning, the chaplain called me down there. They called me to the chapel and I go down there. And I'm thinking the phone call is to call my people for this person. But they're calling me down there because another person done died. So I'm like, no. So I'm up. I go back to my cell. So I'm chilling. It's lunchtime now. And they like, say, bro, I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. Mail time come, I don't want to hear my name called, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed off. So I go out there and I squat. So we get up under there, we fight. We get caught. They come up in there, lay everybody down, handcuff us and take us to solitary. So I stayed in solitary for like 2 weeks. But I got a case of fighting. And then when they found out the reason why I was lashing out and was because 2 people done died, you know what I'm saying? They were just like, you need some time to yourself. I'm like, I'm good. Just let me out this. They left me in that bitch for 2 weeks, nigga. And when I tell you, I literally lost my mind. I lost my mind. It was cold.
Nigga, that boy Flea Johnson say he was in the hole for 12 years straight. No motherfucking nothing. 12 years straight. He did 40 of them motherfuckers consecutively. And he was sitting in the hole for 12 years and you lost your mind in 2 weeks. They broke you, brother. They broke you. Can't let them do that.
In there. It was dark in there. And every time they opened the bean slide open to bring my food, and I was just to the point where I kick that out. And when I do that, knocking on the floor, here come them Ninja Turtles. Suit up. Shields in their hand and shit, and open that bitch and run up in there and beat my ass and put me to sleep.
Yeah. Did you ever contemplate suicide? Ever once?
Yeah. I did.
Man, you a bitch, man. That's for a pussy ass nigga, man. You don't never snatch your own. If you gonna go out like a warrior. If I'm in jail and I'm contemplating that type of shit, nigga, any nigga can get it at any time, at any moment. And I don't give a fuck, no holds bars, nigga. I'm ready to go anyway. What up? I don't care. But I never cut my wrist or none of that. You crazy, boy? I'm going out like a warrior. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I did.
Now, normally, thank you for these stories. There's just so many more to get, but we do these prison stories to try to let people know, the realities of not only jail but prison life, fed, state, whatever. What advice? If I was trying to end
I don't need none of that shit, bro. I know same shit that every old head tell you, the same shit that every young nigga tell you, the same shit that everybody tell you. Don't go to jail. You go to jail, you will get fucked. Don't go to prison. You go to prison, you will get fucked. Don't go anywhere, you will get fucked. Simple. That's all they say. And my answer to that is I never planned on going. But if it was ever a situation where I did go, I told you I'm going out like a warrior. But man, look here. Hey, I know some of y'all probably in the comments or probably talking bullshit behind this video. Like, man, why you skip through so much? Why you ain't watch that? Why you ain't just let me listen? Ooh, this, that. Because I didn't want to, bro. I come here for a purpose, man. I don't come here to waste time, man. Real life. And if you got a problem with that, you could kick rocks. But I know you ain't, because you made it to the end of the video. Thanks. But man, y'all know how I get though, dick. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me, bitch. I'm gone.